Do you want to know the truth about Bratislava Castle?
Bratislava Castle is a huge palace that dominates Bratislava. It includes the corner tower, which is called the Crown Tower. There is an underground area within this palace that visitors are always eager to explore, as well as the water well. There are illustrative imitations of the Church of St. Saviour and the Great Moravia Basilica, both located on the eastern terrace of the palace. Both these structures are traced all the way back to the 11th century. You can see Bratislava and the statue of Saint Elizabeth as you walk down the park. Crown Tower, which is the oldest part of the castle, is known to have the best view. Bratislava Castle is close to the border of Austria and Hungary. Bratislava is known to have an abundance of vineyards and multiple little Carpathian mountains. This leads to hikers being drawn to this location. For such a huge castle, Bratislava Castle is actually on top of a very small hill that oversees the old town of Bratislava. The Celts were known to first inhabit the castle. After that, for many centuries Bratislava was run by the Roman Empire. During the Great Moravian Empire's reign, the Slavs decided that they would create a fortress. Bratislava ended up being very important to the Hungarian state. This Bratislava Castle was then built dating back to the 15th century, and the Gothic style is what inspired its architecture. A well was built along with this style, however a century later it was ordered to be rebuilt in the Renaissance style. You would think that would be the end of its adjustments. However, another century later it got rebuilt to the Baroque style that we see today. You may be wondering, what can you really do within this Bratislava Castle? Well, you can visit the Bratislava Museum. There is a collection of art pieces that shows the development of Slovakia. So you can learn in a transformative way how Slovakia was created. There are also many exhibitions that are held along with the information about the lives of the current Slovak locals that could connect tourists to the people within the country. You can also climb up the Crown Tower. Once you get to the second floor of the museum, there are stairs that take you to a secret tunnel to the Crown Tower. It seems like a narrow path with a mirror floor, however once you get to the end you can see views of the entire city. You can see Kamzik Tower, River Danube, and even the UFO Tower that is newly built. You can also eat at Bratislava Castle restaurant. It is called Hradna Hviezda. There is white tablecloths and lit candles. There are also huge chandeliers and wooden furniture. There is great food that is very unique like deer goulash, however there is also very well-known food like pork tenderloin stuffed with bacon and fried potatoes. You can also visit the castle's treasury. This treasury has some of the greatest works of smiths of the previous eras. A very important task to check off the list if you are planning on going, as you can see the aesthetics of previous eras that seems very unique and different and could possibly pique interest in further exploring and learning more about the history and art.